cash count now.
I feel like defense was definitely something they put a lot of time and effort into, so I'm excited about that.
Defensively, you feel like you're allowed to get stops. You know, the first year, we couldn't really get stops, which is this year is completely different.
Oh, he read that.
The community, I love the new features, the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like.
Green bean. Yes, sir.
I got to play with Kyrie and Steph, and oh man, some of the badges too that, you know, I'm not sure if I can say or not, but some of the badges too that I've seen is like crazy. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. I'm really excited. What's the one that Steph got? I think it's called Chef. That badge is...
That's all. Oh.
There's so many different controls this year, so it's just going to be a fun time.
I feel like it's going to be an amazing year, especially after last year. You know, I feel like everyone's going to be surprised, and they're going to love it.
If you're joining us over on Next Gen, you'll find in 2K22 the city is alive and there are big changes throughout. Starting in my career, day or night, the city has attractions and activities to explore as you improve your game and build your status as an NBA legend. It's also now bustling with new residents who are enjoying the recreation and offer your MyPlayer special challenges, contests, and shopping opportunities. Off the court, jump on a bike or on a skateboard and head to the races, where the fastest time in the city will receive a special VC reward. The city also has new and quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. Your MyPlayer can now enter unique matchmaking buildings and be placed into
the iconic and ever-busy freeways of LA. Welcome from Southern California. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce. Joining our broadcast tonight, WNBA champion and finals MVP, Candace Parker. Welcome, Candace.
Hey, BA. I appreciate it. Thanks for allowing me to be here today.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, the big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Marc Gasol. Well, Candace, after so many years, Chris Paul finally getting a chance to play in the finals. What a feeling for him, although ultimately disappointment.
Yes, and a competitor like Chris Paul, it's not getting to the finals, it's winning. And, you know, you got to feel for the guy. He's been at this for a long time, but he has no quit in him. I think he's going to continue to push for that first ring.
Seems like he's getting better and better with age. And they pick up 2.
There's that passion. He is battling with every ounce of energy he has.
To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Hook loose. Stolen by Davis. And then Gasol with the jam.
The playmaking. Davis has an improved sense of when his guys are open.
Ball finds Bridges. Ayton with it. Picked up by James. Down low. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Nobody does it better. CP3.
Stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Ayton inside. Pounded by Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to continue to stretch the defense, and you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change we're seeing in the game being played as today. That's the shot you want. And LeBron's the guy you definitely want taking it.
Here's Booker, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Westbrook, the pass to Monk. That three's off the mark. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. To the paint. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup.
Westbrook can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And that one's good. James has got 6.
Maybe the most powerful wing to ever play this game. LeBron James often dishes out more punishment than he takes.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
This is what Westbrook does as well as anyone. Attack, attack, attack the rim off the box.
And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. And you're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans. An emphatic move by AD. The defense looks helpless to stop that alley.
The Suns trailing. Crowder outside. Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
3-pointer. Monk grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Mikal Bridges.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Bazemore comes in for Monk. And it's Rondo in for Westbrook. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Well, Candace, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's transformed as many teams as LeBron James. Entire franchises have changed overnight when he's come to town.
Yes, and that's the impact that LeBron James has had on basketball in general. I mean, on the court, yes, but even off the court, if you think of what he's accomplished. This is a guy that you want to be your teammate. This is a guy that obviously has etched his name as one of the greats in NBA basketball.
And the first player to earn $1 billion in his career.
And that's a lot of money, BA.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Ariza is checked in for the Lakers.
Trevor Ariza.
Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Oh, the the teardrop falls in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Anthony. 4-3. A nice shot by Bazemore.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spot in the open.
And here's Payne outside. Pure from three-point range. Payne's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Saric shot is off.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
With that assist.
Here's Payne. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Payne, the pass to Saric. Inside. Here's Johnson. And it's in there.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Pass to Bazemore. For 3. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And
CP3, never shy, Greg.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. From what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Saric in at center.
Oh, just the blazing speed of Ariza coming in handy on break, really using his quickness to beat everyone to the rack.
Outside Payne. Bridges passes to Johnson. With a 9-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes, you know, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to stretch the floor. I don't know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but practiced a lot of free throws during our career.
Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Outside Payne. Count it. Good.
Cameron
Payne's got 7 points in the game.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Bazemore. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Now look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Your Laker girl.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Gasol's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Ariza. LeBron, he's checked in for Bazemore. And it's Westbrook in for Rondo. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Bridges. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Oh, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
A guy I view as the ultimate competitor. Westbrook's effort level is second to none, and it lifts his entire team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Ayton gets it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. None. The pass to James. Westbrook outside. Here's Davis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
The assist from
Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing as a free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z, same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for none. Here's Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Anthony.
I love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled at figuring out ways to pick up contact.
Paul hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Westbrook, the pass to Monk. Now James, covered by Johnson. On the wing, Davis. Over Ayton. Davis can't hit.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
The drive by Paul. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good from Paul.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Monk. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
Los Angeles foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, B.A.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, B.A. She's got a great perspective of the game, and she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
And they get it back from deep. Johnson. Anthony grabs the board. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Booker. And rejected.
Blocks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to alter shots.
That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ball against Westbrook. Booker attacking. And he makes it on the layup. Booker's got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Anthony with a bucket.
How many times have we seen this? Carmelo gets the angle, puts the defender in a no-win situation.
From about 16, and the shot goes. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between.
Westbrook, the pass to Monk. Shoots over Booker, and it's Monk. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. We got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 assist. What do you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they perform. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him. He kept delivering.
The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Marc Gasol is out there with Malik Monk. That's the Laker 5. Here's Paul. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Both good from the line that time.
But if you want to nationally, look no further than Russell Westbrook. He fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Paul's got 11 points. And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
Absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass.
That's his first personal foul.
Levels, the playing
Second team foul.
out. Bigger guys to lose possession.
Obviously, Chris, you were an all-time great passing big. Who are some of your favorites to watch currently in the league?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. But, you know, I definitely love the Joker. I mean, it starts and ends with him, with me, because I played the same position, that point forward, and I just see how he thinks and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts. And so I'm a big fan of the Joker. I like how he drives games.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Bridges. James with the rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. And here's Booker. Off target with the three.
Might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game. Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Bazemore comes in for Monk, and it's Rondo in for Westbrook. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Saric.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
James with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. And James gets it to go. James has got 6 in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Who poked away? Payne, the pass to Bridges. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. James goes in.
Oh, wow! Oh, incredible!
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Oh, man, challenging the defensive side with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Saric finds Payne. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the highlight.
Timeout called. The Lakers.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Gasol. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And Nunn is subbed in for Rondo. And a change for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder.
There's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James with more All-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
It's scooped up. Here's Saric. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Anthony. Phoenix grabs the miss. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about scoring, rebounding, consistent at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Bridges against James.
Devin Booker.
Bridges outside. Pass to Saric. Now here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. Outside Booker. Releases. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 1:10 left in the third. The kick out to Johnson. Offline with a 3. The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
That's what I'm talking about, Melo. Man, this guy can still get up.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The 3, Booker. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ariza's checked in for Howard. Monk comes in for LeBron. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Bazemore. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Payne.
Foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd personal foul.
That free throw good from Booker. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for none. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Davis hits.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And it's blocked by Davis.
Big block from the big fella. Anthony Davis putting every inch of his reach to work.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Man, don't tell Westbrook that he's in his 30s. He's still flying looking like a young kid out there.
And the Suns with possession. It's a 13-point game. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the Lakers get it back over to the left wing. Outside Monk. Anthony, left side. Shoots over Paul. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Monk. And the Lakers lead by 15. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And he knocks down the first one. The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Right wing. Booker against Monk. Pass to Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Paul against Westbrook. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good.
The accuracy of Paul shooting, that's what makes the mid-range look easy. I mean, he can take that shot all night.
Left side, Davis. Pass to Monk from behind the arc. The Suns clear it.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Brad, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
And the Suns call time here. And C-Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
Well, that's tough, but both of them elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Pass to Bridges. For 3, Booker. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans, and he never made it past the second round. Playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference.
Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Webb. Hard to fault him for that one.
Well, at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
First one falls for him. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Paul. Gasol grabs the board. The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. James attacking and slam dunk by James.
This comes as no surprise. LeBron is an incredible scorer, and he knows how to get cooking.
The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Westbrook against Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Westbrook, the pass to Monk. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Westbrook drives. Davis finds Westbrook. Nice move. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Booker against Monk. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remain in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Westbrook. Outside Monk. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Well, it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 11. 1:41 left in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Monk passes to Davis. Up and over Crowder. Stolen by Booker. For 3, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. To the paint. Here's Paul. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And who's better to take the shot for him? Nobody. I mean, Paul's showing his leadership, coming up big.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Pass to Bridges. All alone. And it's Phoenix with another.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offense.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of falling back into this.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Booker, good.
Oh, a high volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Pass to James. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Booker with it. Now guarded by Monk. Booker, the pass to Paul. For 3, Bridges. Gasol grabs the board.
Man, you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
That's his third personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
There's no question. Monk's ceiling is high. He needs to keep working on becoming a more efficient scorer and a well-rounded player.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page.
Here's Peyton. It's Shamet on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside, Rondo. Here's Ellington. Off the mark there with a three. Offline. And so it's the Lakers with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. When you live for games like this as a competitor, come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow.
About personal hubs. There's no place like home, and in 2K22, moving up the professional world means a lifestyle upgrade. For you, my NBA and my WNBA fans, there's gonna be a much more detailed approach in 2K22. The players on the court have always mattered, but this year there's an added...
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. DH,
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Here we go. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Harden, it's tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Fires it up. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Drains the three-pointer. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Here's Irving with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And Doncic, here we go.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Harden the pass to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got 5 points so far.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Porzingis, one time from the line.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Harden finds Griffin.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Powell right now contesting shooters.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And here's Doncic from the arc. He's off on that one, and Brooklyn will come the other way.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Irving passes to KD. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. Doncic outside. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Sometimes you just have an off day. This is one of those games for him.
Irving from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for James Harden. Here's Irving, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Here he goes.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Kevin Durant.
For your Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Shots good by Mills.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Irving kicks to Mills. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the pass to Irving. Fires, high post. Good, he hits the jump shot. He's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Here's Brunson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Irving. Back to Mills. Missed inside.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Bullock passes to Brunson. No good with the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battering.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with James Johnson. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Mills. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Well, something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Sterling Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Griffin against Cauley Stein. Griffin kicks to Harden. It's Brown on the wing. Cauley Stein defending. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Hardaway up top. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Good possession there. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Left side, KD. Griffin. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Durant. Doncic, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Nets, Millsap comes in for Johnson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Bruce Brown. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell, he's jacked in for Cauley Stein. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Harden the pass to KD. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Doncic fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin. And the Nets lead by 1.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Millsap has the open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I tell you, this has not been his...